on track at the moment. And yeah, what a moment for Chris Walker there on the ADSS number 97 Kawasaki. Fingers crossed, everything crossed in the Honda pit. And similarly for the BMW team, I mean, what a team, what a effort this would be. Techmas, MRP, BMW Racing.
Yeah, they've been faultless all race, haven't they?
Yeah, well, just one slight issue with the restarting of the bike.
Yeah,
that,
we saw the bike do that a couple of
in.
times, but as a team set up, as the riders, they've kept out of trouble. They've done everything they need to do. The pit stops have been clean, barring those couple of issues with the bike struggling to start. But I'm sure there'll be some investigation goes into that before Spa to ensure that it's not a problem that they have to encounter again.
Yeah, they certainly have got a problem to fix there, but I'm sure they will be thinking of that when they get home, but they are certainly going to enjoy this as it stands there. Their issues nearly let in the RAC Chrome Burner outfit as the Mako bike. I mean, oh my Lord. I mean, that's had so many problems this race. And right on the end of the circuit here, they're going to score points, there's no doubt about that. It certainly wasn't as many as they would have hoped for because they have had all sorts of problems with that bike this race, but yeah, they're trying to bring it home. Whereabouts are they, Joe? Are you looking for us?
33rd overall, well down. Balint Kovacs on the bike.
I mean, Balint Kovacs looked like he was over it about 5 hours ago when we saw him just trudging down the pit lane so, yeah, on the way back after one of the failures they've had on that bike. So obviously an intermittent but sort of constant problem that they've had to endure through this race. And we're just getting things formatted so I can speak to you about the points there. We've got the last few minutes ticking by. And I'm just going to make sure that we know what's going on. Yeah, number 27 doing well as well. They've had a cracking race. Ended up in the top 10 by the looks of it, despite some issues. The bike's been down the road. And yeah, lots of adversity, as always, in endurance racing.
Yeah, the Honda squad is the only bike in that leading group, really, that haven't had any problems, and that's put them there where they've got a four-lap lead. We've seen the Yamaha go down. We've seen the 37 BMWs been down, and the Voltaeus bike went down behind the safety car on the oil as well, didn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
So
yeah,
you know, they've all had a crash and been able to carry on.
Yeah,
so Ducati had a mechanical. So it's a story, isn't it? Over the 24 hours, each team has a story that they've to tell at the end of the race.
Yeah, the last 2.5 minutes then. So, yeah, we'll see. There's probably a couple of laps then as the Honda crosses the line. Probably going to do this lap and then one more. So the last couple of laps of this race for everybody. In terms of the Superstock class, yeah, if it stays like this, Techmas, MRP, BMW will come home with an almost perfect 64 points if it stays like this. 11 points clear of the 3 ARC best of bike Yamaha. So the Yamaha's looking like this runner-up in both classes today. 53 points for them. And then, yeah, at the moment, it looks like RAC Chrome Burner Honda looking to finish third in points today, 40 on the board for them, even though third in the race would look to go to the Honda No Limit squad. They will finish on 38 as an issue is there befalling Team LRP Honda right at the end of it here.
So what we're seeing there with LRP Poland is they were sat in the garage, and the endurance rules state that you have to either formally retire from the race and go and tell race control that you've now withdrawn, you've gone into the garage, the bike is irreparable, or if you think that you can get it back out and have it on track when the leader passes the finish line, and you can stay out on the bike and make it last that long, then you can finish the race, which is what the LRP Poland guys are doing.
Wow.
They've timed that. They know that they've got 1 minute remaining, so they've pulled out at the end of pit lane with 2 minutes to go. They know that they have to do just more than a 2-minute lap, and they can be qualified, you know.
Incredible.
Classed in the results, and I don't know if will they get points for that with where they are.
Yes, and any EWC team that finishes will get points.
So yeah, so they get points, which is exactly why they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
45 seconds remaining.
He's going to make him do another lap. Last lap coming through then. Yeah, it's not going to take more than 45 seconds to come across the line there. So yeah, one more lap to go. Oh, here they go then, guys. coming out, looking like they're going to enjoy some celebrations going on there. So yeah, also let's celebrate for Chris Walker in the ADSS 97 team, looking like they're going to bring home 17 points in the Superstock class, which is a great effort for them. Slider Endurance Yamaha, let's give them a little round of applause after that horrendous accident that they suffered. They look like they're going to come home with 22 points from the stock class. It's a great recovery from the number 119 machine. And let's not forget, again, our British riders on the TRT 27 Bazaar de la Bacan Suzuki. They're looking like they're going to bring home 19 points as it stands right now. But yeah, championship leaders would be the MRP BMW Techmas team, and they have thoroughly deserved it, dominating this race all the way through. As who are we seeing there?
And that would be
a stationary Yamaha ready to...
The same strategy that I've just been explaining. As long as they're out there and they can cross that line at the end of 24 hours, they get classified. So,
gotta love it, gotta love it. Gotta feel a little bit sorry for National Motors Honda. They were right up there at one point in the race, but yeah, obviously chucked it down the road and cost themselves any chance of points. They're going to go home with only 16 from this. So yeah, that's not what they want there. But Honda No Limits did very well in their first race under Honda Power, looking like leaving fourth in the championship on 38 points. 24 hours, 24 heures has expired. So here we go through the S2 Garage Bleu for the last time for the F.C.C Honda TSR Honda France machine. Looking good. One with a little T on it. So is that the spare bike they've been racing all year, all day? Obviously so. Through they come. And the end of the race, checker flag comes out. And a win there it is for the F.C.C TSR Honda squad. The defending, reigning world champions take the race win here at Le Mans. A stunning result. It started with Gino Ria doing the parade lap before the race even started. An emotional moment at that point for the team. And they finished with just another emotional moment as the two winners there touch gloves as they cross the line together. And the Techmas MRP BMW squad bring home a famous win for them with Kenny Foray. And I'm sure that our roving reporter Freddie will be chuffed with that. Jeremy Guarnoni brings the BMW home on a podium for the second time in about 4 races. Great race for him. And the BMW squad looking to move from strength to strength in this Endurance World Championship. If they start the season like that, and the next time they go will be to defend their title of Spa-Francorchamps champion. There goes the Yacht Yamaha, second last year in this event, second again for them. This time doing it a little bit more the easy way without a massive stop at the start.